we have always considered the biggest creature in existence to be the blue whale. But how true is that? Fossilized evidences suggest that the biggest creature to ever exist could be a prehistoric giant. These creatures, if they existed, could have been larger than the blue whales. We know that the Argentinosaurus is widely regarded as the largest dinosaur due to moderate amounts of fossils. But there is another dinosaur which may not have only been the largest land creature, but also the largest creature to ever exist. The Bruhathkayosaurus is thought to be the largest known creature ever. But first, let us take a look about the evidences that suggest so. In 1978, in the Indian state of Tamil Nadu, amongst the rocks of the Kalamedu Formation, which are present since the late Cretaceous period, a very few fossilized remains were found, as shown. Initially, it was thought that these fossils belonged to a theropod like an Allosaurus by Yadagiri and Aisami. But later, scientists confirmed it to be that of a titanosaurian sauropod, as such a big theropod could not have existed. The shin bone, or the tibia, found was 2 meters long, which was bigger than that of the Argentinosaurus, which had a length of 1.55 meters. Unfortunately, these fossils were disintegrated and lost. This is due to the rain and soil, along with the weathering in the Kalamedu district. But their descriptions were still preserved. After this discovery, it was debated whether the Bruhathkayosaurus could be the largest dinosaur, and some researchers also argued that the bones could have just been fossilized tree parts. These speculations started to question the existence of the Bruhathkayosaurus. In 2022, new photos of the discovery in 1978 had been released, like the tibia of the creature at the excavation site and the jackets of the discoverers, showing that the specimen were indeed fossils of a titanosaurian dinosaur. But there are still uncertainties, as Indian paleontologist Dr. Mohabi and his team released a paper in 2024 stating, "This new information has not resolved the identity of the element nor the validity of the taxon," basically questioning the evidence. The name of the creature is derived from Sanskrit word bruhath, which means big, and kaya for body, hence the name. To get an estimate of the size of a dinosaur with such low evidence, scientists use other dinosaurs which have more established fossils and are similar to take the most accurate guesses. The fossils of the Bruhathkayosaurus are quite large, like the shin, the femur, and the ilium, with a length of 1.2 meters. Now, the problem is that not everyone is even sure about what part the fossils represent, and this has led to different assumptions about its weight and size. Like, in 2019, Gregory S. Paul suggested that the tibia could be the femur, and in 2020, some researchers suggested that the tibia was a fibula. There have been many size estimates based on these kinds of speculations, but most researchers believe its length to be between 35 and 45 meters, which makes it possibly the largest creature to ever exist. Here is a size comparison of the Bruhathkayosaurus. Here is a school bus. Then a male African elephant. Then we have a T-Rex, one of the largest terrestrial carnivores. The Paleoloxodon, which is the largest land mammal till date. the Argentinosaurus with an average length of 30 meters. At last we have the blue whale. Along with having lots of height, the same goes for its weight, which has been estimated to be over 110 tons, which is equal to 15 school buses or 20 tyrannosaurs, with each weighing 6 tons. It also outweighs other titanosaurs, like the Argentinosaurus, weighing between 70 and 100 tons, the Dreadnoughtus, which weighs 50 tons. This shows the immensity of the Bruhathkayosaurus. The blue whale weighs at an average of 150 tons, with the largest one being over 190. So in terms of weight, it does fall behind the blue whale. Now, a few of you may have a doubt on how could such a creature achieve such scales on land, as gravitational forces can cause disturbances. Sauropods use special air sacs inside them, which help them to breathe and helps them to have less weight. It is kind of similar to a bird, and how it makes them lightweight. It also might be a reason as to why the Bruhathkayosaurus was lighter than the blue whale. Till now, we have talked about the Bruhathkayosaurus being the largest creature, but as it has very low fossil evidence, it is still very speculative. This leaves us with some other contenders. We all know about the Argentinosaurus, and it is widely regarded as the largest dinosaur, with a length of 30 meters on average and weighing between 70 and 100 tons. But the only flaw is that it too has only fragmentary remains as fossils, so it is yet to be confirmed as the largest land creature. The Dreadnoughtus is a more established creature and has good fossil evidence, and is often considered a rival to the Argentinosaurus. Since it is mostly considered that the Argentinosaurus is the largest dinosaur, if the Dreadnoughtus was larger, then it could be the biggest dinosaur ever. It can measure up to 26 meters in length and is estimated to weigh 50 tons. Now, this may look small even compared to the Argentinosaurus, but remember, the Dreadnoughtus has way more fossils for having its existence proven as compared to the Argentinosaurus. The last one is a bit different, as it is not a sauropod or any whale, rather a marine reptile called the Ichthyotitan. A marine reptile which could reach the length of a blue whale even when it is not fully grown into an adult. Two specimens of the Ichthyotitan were found in 2016 and 2020, with a specimen in Ostcliffe, UK, having a jaw specimen, hinting its length to be approximately 35 meters. Although it is worth mentioning that this fossil was previously thought to belong to a land dinosaur, so there is still uncertainty. The other specimen has put Ichthyotitan's average size to 25 meters and weighing between 50 and 180 tons. We have seen how there could be many creatures that may take the spot on the largest animal to ever exist. But again, there has not been enough evidence to prove that they are indeed bigger than the title holder, that is, the blue whale. The largest blue whale reaches to a length of 33 meters, with a massive weight of 190 tons. This is why it has been very difficult to overtake the blue whale in terms of its immensity. Until we further know anything about the other giants like Bruhathkayosaurus or the Ichthyotitan, we know that the biggest creature remains the blue whale and is now living with us humans. Please be sure to like and subscribe to keep us motivated to make more high quality videos. Thank you.